Welcome back to Fine Living Journey. Today we are going to break down the hidden psychological reality of people who refuse to post their pictures on social media. Picture the modern world right now. Almost everyone you know is completely addicted to broadcasting their entire existence. People document their morning coffee and their expensive vacations and their incredibly curated relationships. They are desperate to prove to the world that they exist. But then you have a completely different group of people. You probably know someone like this. They have absolutely zero selfies online. They never post life updates. They never check in to fancy restaurants. In a society that heavily rewards constant attention, these individuals have decided to become virtually invisible. You might assume this behavior is totally random, or maybe you think they are just highly antisocial. But clinical psychology proves that this behavior reveals an incredible amount about their inner mindset. Let us look at the first major psychological difference. People who stay invisible online prioritize absolute privacy over cheap popularity. Psychologists point out that these individuals possess a very high privacy orientation. This simply means they completely value keeping control over what the outside world thinks of them. They are not hiding out of fear. They are intentionally protecting their mental space from public consumption. The vast majority of modern society is caught in a desperate trap of seeking validation. They literally need likes and comments just to feel acceptable. The person who never posts relies entirely on self-validation. They do not need to announce their wins to feel good about them. This is a massive indicator of true inner security that most loud people completely lack. The second trait you will find in these invisible people is an unbreakable sense of self-awareness. There is a psychological concept known as self-concept clarity. Research shows that people who share very little of their lives online actually have a much stronger grasp on who they are. They know their personal values, and they know their long-term goals. Because they have absolute clarity, they do not need external approval to validate their daily choices. They are completely immune to chasing meaningless internet trends. They never compromise their personality just to fit in with the crowd. Their baseline happiness is completely independent of how strangers react to them. They draw all of their contentment directly from within. This brings us to the third powerful characteristic. They are deeply emotionally secure. Posting less on the internet is directly linked to a specific type of confidence called secure self-esteem. This is a rare form of confidence that does not require constant attention to stay alive. They do not spend 20 minutes taking perfectly angled selfies to prove their worth to the world. They already feel entirely complete, exactly as they are. Psychologists recognize that people with this specific emotional balance are significantly less anxious than the general public. They do not waste their precious energy seeking approval from people they do not even respect. Instead, they channel all of that mental energy into achieving actual real-world goals. The fourth reality is that these people are profound deep thinkers and absolutely not superficial show-offs. Individuals who keep their lives quiet are incredibly introspective. They think very carefully before they speak, and they only share things when it genuinely matters. This behavior stems from a psychological trait called an internal locus of evaluation. This means they judge their own success based strictly on their own personal standards. They do not care about the shifting standards of the general public. They crave pure authenticity. They would gladly trade 1,000 fake online interactions for one single genuine conversation in the real world. The fifth and final piece of the puzzle is that they completely understand the digital illusion. They recognize exactly how easily social media distorts human reality. There is a very destructive psychological trap known as social comparison theory. This is what happens when people constantly measure their own normal lives against the heavily filtered highlight reels of everyone else. It destroys your baseline happiness. By intentionally staying off the radar, these invisible people build a fortress around their mental health. They completely remove themselves from the endless toxic cycle of comparing achievements. They consciously choose quiet peace over a loud public performance. The next time you realize someone in your circle never posts their pictures online, you should stop assuming they are shy or insecure. The psychological reality is that they are likely much more grounded and emotionally intelligent than the people who post every single day. They have mastered the rare ability to feel entirely complete without needing an audience. They do not need to be seen by the world to feel valuable. That is the absolute definition of real, untouchable confidence. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see more videos like this.